Hey guys, and welcome to Mega Tree Battle. You have to excuse me, I don't have my skin on at the moment. I am currently offline. I've done my best to give myself some dyed armor to kind of disguise that fact. I don't think it really worked. Okay, so let's get right into it. As you know, 13 week 39A snapshot came out quite a while ago now, well, not too long ago, but it had a couple of interesting new features. And as soon as I heard about one of them in particular, that being the fact that now scoreboards are compatible with the achievements and statistics, I immediately had an idea for an interesting little test I could do. And this is basically it. I had most of this set up a couple of days ago, right after the snapshot came out, but I spent a little bit of time in between not doing anything, so now it's maybe a week after, probably a bit more. So maybe some of the excitement about it has died down, but I'm still putting this out anyway. Basically what this is just a fun little mini game utilizing one of the features. You wouldn't have been able to do this before. Basically, you each join a team. It's a multiplayer, of course. That's why I said you each. Probably should have explained that first. Whatever. Anyway, and you have to chop wood, and you get points for every block of wood you chop. And that's it. I just tried to take the most mundane, ordinary task that you ever do in Minecraft. First thing you ever do, punch a tree. This time you get an axe, but point still stands, and make it into an exciting minigame. And I originally had music, but that was a really big command block thing, so I removed that. Just normal Minecraft music is good enough. Yeah, okay, so let's get straight into it. As you can see, I use the item frames with the new naming thing. This is the setup game button. That'll do all the stuff. I've already pressed that a couple of times, so you won't see it. And then here you go, start. Oh, hang on. Before you start the game, you have to choose a team by clicking on one of these buttons. As you can see, every time I press it, a popping sound happens. Let's go blue team, and then we'll start the game. We'll be teleported to the blue square, given an axe, and be told the game is starting. I'm actually going to have to go to game mode 0, and as you can see, we can begin and we will start getting points. Now, it took me a little bit of extra time because I was thinking, now, just chopping trees, that's a bit boring. There needs to be some sort of challenging aspect, because if 4 people each on a team, they can probably chop the same trees at the same point, at the same rate. So they'll have equal points. It'll be kind of hard to tell who won. So, any second now, I'll just be mining along, and we'll start hearing some beeping of some sort. Any second now. Any second. Let's actually go behind and see what the redstone's doing. I'm not going to bother showing off any of this because it's just a test. Let me speed things up. Grab that sword and chuck it in there. There we go. As you can see, we are hearing that beeping and we are losing points, so we have to quickly rush back and press our blue button to make that stop. And now, as you can see, we've lost points. Now we might be way up here at this time when the points start going down, and you have to run back. So it's sort of a strategy game of don't go out too far, sort of mine the trees as close to this as you can, but eventually you're going to start thinning out the trees in this area, and you're going to have to start going further and further out to get the trees that you want. And you're going to have to be running back here and back and forth. So it gets a bit competitive like that. As you can see, it's happening again. It's a fairly random time period. I said I wasn't going to go to the redstone. Basically, it's just a dropper, indoor hopper, and a sword, and a couple of other items. Sword obviously takes up a full slot in an inventory, so it puts out a longer signal with the comparator. Yeah, obviously you can press other teams' buttons and reset their things, and in fact, you only hear the message if you are on the team that is having their points subtracted. So that's a cool little thing, and eventually the timer will run out, and there will be a message of who won. Eventually. Let's just speed this up again. Grab myself a redstone torch. No, not from there. From over here. I can't break those, so what do I do? Nope, I put a button over here. No, I didn't. Oh, this is awkward. Oh, I know where I can put the redstone torch. Underneath. That didn't work. Because that's a test for. Okay. Here we go. Game is over. The following people won. Zen Rumiko, and I have put the following people because more than one person can be on a team. And I'm pretty sure it'll say everybody on the same team. 95% sure. And of course, the game isn't quite resettable, so I didn't bother putting anything to start the game. Well, the game will start again, but the trees won't grow back, and the mechanism behind it won't reset fully. If you really want to reset it and do it again, you just have to go along and press every single team's buttons, and it'll turn this off. I'll put the link, I'll put the map up for download if you want to play around with it, see how I did it all. It's actually quite fun, despite the nature of it just being chopping down trees. Isn't that right? Now that's all I wanted to cover in this video. This will be my first this will be my first custom map that I've uploaded. So treat it nicely, please. I don't mind creative feedback, but yeah, okay. Anyway, that is all. I will see you in the next video. My name is Zen Rumiko, and I'm gonna go.